this whole we done with the 90s thing. Uh, I'm just like not even entertaining it, to be honest with you.
I mean, I've seen some of those videos and I'm like, oh my God, what
No,
what is
and I
going
mean
on?
I
But
get the shock value of it for sure.
yeah, and I think that's what it is. I think it's shock value.
Welcome back. Welcome back again. Another week at the lunch table. Really excited to kick it off this week. No pun intended, considering the topics that we're going to be discussing in the pod today, or at least some of them. But I'm really excited, man. Chandler, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Got some anxiety for free agent signings for fantasy purposes.
You could say that
Uh,
again.
yeah, so that's all that's really been going through my head though. Just working,
Yeah, I
of
hear you.
course.
Hear you on that. So just loving, like I say every week, dude, just loving every second of it. It's like I walk into that building, I say, oh, another day in paradise. Here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah. It's a little Phil Vassar, just another day in paradise.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Shout out to Phil. Oh,
Uh,
but anyways, we got a lot of topics to discuss today. I don't guess there's really a lot of topics, but there's a lot within the topics to discuss today. Is
there
more
is.
accurate way of saying it. All right, so we're gonna try to bust through some trivia pretty quickly this week. We'll move it along a little fast because we have one more segment towards the end that I'm really excited for. So I do want to make
Me
sure to
too.
get to that. So let's go
Okay.
ahead and start off trivia. What you got for me this week,
All
Chandler?
right. Well, I was like, let's just look up a general trivia page or something. And I did like a random number generator
Mhm.
and just went to the number of question it was. And that's what question we got. And then
So
I
this
just
is
rated them easy, medium, hard.
so this is just like life in general,
I mean,
useless
it's sports. It's
knowledge.
sports. No, it's
Okay, okay,
sports.
okay. It's sports.
Sorry.
Okay, okay.
I
It's
forgot
all
the word
good.
sports. I
Hey, I
forgot the
can
word sports.
if you ever want to do a useless knowledge one, I might surprise some people on that.
Well, I'll try to keep it sports since it's a sports pod. But
It is technically a
so
sports pod. You're right about
anyway,
that.
we so yeah, this is going to be interesting because after I got these, I figured out this website was probably not correct.
Probably not to be trusted.
Well, I think these questions I have are right, but you'll see.
Okay.
You'll see.
All right. I guess I'll go ahead and start the torture now. Let's start with a hard this week.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. Which stadium is the largest by capacity in the world?
Which stadium?
Yes.
Oh, is this a U.S. sports stadium?
This is not in the United States.
Oh, well, I'm never gonna get it. I can't.
Um, the
Um,
Olympics went to this stadium and they kept showing it a lot, like in our lifetime.
yeah, I feel like once you say it, it's gonna ring. It's gonna like I'm gonna be mad again that I didn't get it. But like honestly, I have nothing. Like I have absolutely nothing. I can't think of a single
Yeah,
stadium around the world
this
right
is the
now.
hardest question for sure. This is the
Okay.
hardest one.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and call the white flag because I'm not gonna waste
Okay.
time guessing
All
things that
right.
I have no idea on.
So it's a Beijing National Stadium called the Bird's Nest.
Okay. I mean, I kind of figured you were probably talking about China when you said Olympics, but
Yeah.
I never would have gotten Bird's Nest
I
or
remember them showing it. It looks like a bird's nest, it's like interwoven on the outside, like
yeah.
design. Um, I hope that's right in this website, but
I
anyway.
mean, all right. Let's go back to easy. Let's chill out a little
Okay.
bit.
All right. Oh man. Which player earned the nickname Shaq and was one of the dominant centers in NBA history?
Ooh. What's his name? This is Shaquille O'Neal. I know.
Yeah. And the
Yeah.
funny part is not even this question. It's the fact that they spelled Shaquille O'Neal
Oh no.
Shakil and
Shackle?
O'Neal
Shackle O'Neal?
Shackle. And O'Neal was O apostrophe Neil.
Oh, okay.
And to make matters worse, he was an answer on another question and they did it again.
Oh my God. They really think that's how it's spelled.
So
Okay.
with that being said,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how accurate some of these answers are.
Good old Shackle. Okay.
But you got that one right.
All
So
right. All right. Let's knock out the other easy. Let's go ahead and do it.
okay. What team won 73 games at once in the NBA season, setting a regular season record?
That would be the 20, I think it was 15-16 Golden State Warriors.
That's correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Cavaliers.
Yeah. I
No.
mean, no. Splash Brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a
Classic.
time. What a
Classic
time.
Draymond moment there.
All right. I'm gonna knock out the other hard and I'm gonna do the last two, both medium.
Okay. All right. So hard. What year is officially recognized as the beginning of the modern Olympic Games?
Um,
And
great
modern
question.
modern Olympic Games. So like this isn't like the BC Greek, whatever.
Right. Um, is it in the 1900s?
It is not.
And so it's earlier than that. Oh God. Um, okay. I don't 1842.
Okay. It was 1896.
Okay. There was no way I was
You
ever
got an
gonna get
18.
that. I had figured it was probably 18.
Yeah, the hards this week were really hard.
No, yeah,
So
that's challenging. All right, let's
yeah.
hopefully I can get one of two on these two mediums. Let's knock those out real quick.
And I also just realized I didn't give you three guesses, but I think you're
Uh,
just
I probably would have said something else in the 50s and something else earlier. So no worries. Wouldn't have got it.
okay. All right. Oh, knocking out the two mediums. Which player is known by his nickname, the Big Fundamental, and was the famous center of the team San Antonio Spurs?
That would be Tim Duncan,
Yes.
my small forward from last
Yeah.
week.
Vote. Continue to vote on who
Yeah,
that is in the comments.
exactly. We still
Who
don't
the
know
winner
who
was
won
there.
that. We still don't know who won that draft. So go check out episode 12. Let us know.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta come
No,
back and tell us.
13. This is
Yeah,
14.
whatever
So
episode it
go
was.
check out 14,
Yeah,
whatever the
but
last
yeah.
one was. All right.
All right.
Other medium.
Last question here. What kind of sport is connected with the term ring?
Ring?
Ring.
Ring.
Yeah, like you'll get like it's not that hard of a question, but I guess just hearing only the question, you're like, what? So
Um,
think of like what sport has a ring?
that's a ring.
Yeah.
I don't know. A ring? Um, I have no idea. Oh, hula hooping? I don't know, man. Oh,
uh,
I, I, I don't know. I got nothing. What? A ring? Nothing's coming
yeah.
to mind.
Are you waving the white flag?
I'm doing it. I'm giving up.
It's boxing.
Oh, wow.
The boxing
Okay,
ring.
see, I'm thinking like ring
Yeah, I know.
or like
I know.
ring,
Ring.
not,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah, that's confusing.
that's all
All
right.
right.
It's all right.
So
That was pretty pathetic, wasn't it? What did I get, a
total
4?
four. Yeah, four this week.
Okay. Well,
I think.
still not my lowest yet. So,
Yeah,
or
he didn't set a new low record, so that's
yeah, I
good.
didn't set a new low. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, I think you tied. I think
Yeah, tied my
I can't
low,
remember.
which was the score I
Yep,
beat T with. So technically,
yep,
shout out to T. We love you, but technically, T does hold the lowest score in,
yep,
in trivia history so far.
yeah. If
Um,
anybody else wants to come on and try to beat that,
feel free.
feel free.
Come beat me. Technically, I have never been beaten.
Yeah, he's undefeated.
1-0, baby. All
Oh
right.
man.
So, like I said earlier, we've got a special segment that is kind of trending right now on a lot of podcasts, I feel like, but it's something I definitely wanted to try out on here because I think it's a lot of fun. We're going to do some blind rankings today, and we have no idea what the other person is about to throw at us. So, I'll let you go ahead and kick it off with your first one, and
Okay,
let me blind rank. Let me blind rank
okay.
some
So we
categories.
we're I'm giving you like what the category is, right? And
Yeah.
then
And then you just
okay,
give me one at a time, and I have to rank them one through
okay.
five without knowing what
So
comes next.
this is Blink 182 songs.
Oh my God. You're starting out with the heat.
And this I went through my like songs and just like these are just what hit shuffle.
Okay.
So you're gonna rank these.
Okay.
We got Every Time I Look for You.
Every time I look for you, ooh, that's a great song,
I know.
but I feel like I don't feel good doing this, but I kind of feel comfortable putting it at 5, which
Five?
is I know,
Is
I
five? Wait,
know.
hold on. Is five? Is five good or bad?
Oh, that's last.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Last.
Still,
5.
still five?
I know, I know. I almost said 4, but there's so many songs. Like I said, I like that song. It's a great song, but there's so many Blink songs that I like better. I'm gonna put it
Okay,
at 5. I'm gonna leave it at 5.
okay. All right. The Rock Show.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna put the
Okay,
Rock Show at 3.
okay. Cynical.
Oh, oh. Is it better than the Rock Show? So short, but so good. Oh my gosh. Okay. These last two better be freaking bangers because I'm throwing Cynical at 4.
Okay.
Oh no.
Happy holidays, you bastard.
Okay. I mean, definitely not worthy of the number 2 slot, but I'm not putting that at number 1. So it's going at 2. It's going at 2.
All right, and the last one is What's My Age Again? So he
Okay.
ended up
Easy
with a
number
good
1.
number one,
Easy
but
number 1.
the
So,
number two song was
yeah. Okay. So my final ranking turned out to be, well, what? Number 5 was, Every Time
Every
I
Time I
Look for
Look for
You.
You.
Yeah. Number 4 was um where did I put it for? Cynical.
Yeah.
Rock Show at 3 and Happy Holidays, You Bastard at 2.
Two.
And then What's My Age Again at 1. Love it. Love it.
What a ranking.
Definitely would switch that around a bit if I
Yeah.
had the opportunity. But I won't say I hate it. I won't say I hate it. I probably would move Happy Holidays to 5 and then everything else just up a slot.
Yeah,
That's probably
I would
what I would
agree with
do.
that.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be a right ranking.
Okay, so the first one I've got for you is a sports one. I've got NFL linebackers in their prime,
Okay.
at their
Okay.
peak,
Okay.
at their very best.
Pete. Okay.
Okay, starting out. This is gonna be hard, Shannon. This is gonna be tough.
Oh God. Oh God.
Luke Kuechly
Oh my God. At their okay.
at their
I
peak,
love Luke Kuechly.
at their very best.
I'm gonna have to put him at. This is personal bias. He's going at 2.
Okay. Okay.
I can't put him at 1 just in case, but I think
This,
he's worthy of 2.
this is gonna get hard, Chandler.
Okay.
Okay, the next one. Patrick Willis.
Patrick Willis is 3 for me.
Okay.
He's got to be a 3, I think.
Okay. Fred Warner. Currently the best linebacker in football.
Since he's current, I'm gonna have to throw him at 5.
Okay.
Not saying that he's bad, but it's just a current player.
Okay. And then you got one more or two? No, two more.
Two more.
Okay. All right. So at 5, you've got Fred Warner so far. 2, you've got Kuechly, right?
Yep.
And 3, you've got Patrick Willis.
Yep.
Okay. Here's where you're about. Here's where you're about to hate
no.
me. Here's where you're about to hate me. Brian Urlacher.
Oh no.
1 or 4, and you got one more guy
Oh
left.
my God. And then you're probably gonna give me like Ray Lewis or LT.
I don't know.
Dude.
Or it
I
could
don't
be
even care.
could be Josie Jewell.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. Okay. You know what? I gotta own it though, because I love Brian Urlacher. I'm putting him at 1.
Okay.
Dude, he's like
right.
my favorite linebacker of all time.
And you guess who the next one was?
Ray
It's
Lewis.
Ray Lewis.
I knew it, dude.
Ray Lewis at 4.
Oh my God. He's worse than
Patrick Willis and
Patrick
Luke
Willis,
Kuechly.
Kuechly, and Urlacher.
It's all right. I mean, he's only
At
the
least he's not
greatest.
5. At least he's not 5.
It's true. You didn't put Fred Warner over him. I'm happy that you didn't do that. That was smart of
Yeah.
you to go new era at the 5 because Fred Warner's not done yet, but he's not on the level of those guys.
That's why, because like he isn't done yet. So I can't really
Exactly.
grade him as a legend.
Yeah.
So he's gotta go at 5.
Yep. Yep. Good. All right. So I know you got one more for me. I actually prepared 3 for you, so we'll do I'll do 2 more from me. But you go ahead and
Okay.
do your next one.
Okay. So this one is just athletes across all sports.
No
It's
way.
just general athletes.
Definitely not exactly what I did for my second one.
A trumpet without even talking?
I know. I mean, we always find a way. Who knows? You might have a different 5 than me, and we're
Oh
still
my
gonna
God.
do it. You're still gonna do it too. So we'll see.
Yeah, well, we probably have different players, I imagine.
We might, yeah.
But anyway, backstory on the trumpet, because I just said trumpet. That's a thing, inside joke with me and Skilly.
Oh yeah.
We were at the beach, laying in the bed, texting in a group chat. I don't remember how it got brought up, but one of us texted trumpet and the other texted trumpet at the same
The
time
exact same time.
in the group chat without consulting each other at all.
Yep.
And that's what we now call us just getting in sync with the mind. Just call it a trumpet.
That's it. That's what it is. That's how trumpet was born, right there.
Yeah. It happens more than you think.
Yeah, all the freaking time, dude. We trumpet all the time.
Anyway, all right. First up, we got Russell Westbrook.
Oh my God. Ooh, well, the only way that I wouldn't rank him at 1
Yeah.
is if you have another guy. Oh, I'm going to reluctantly place Russell Westbrook at the 2.
Okay. All right, we got Chipper Jones.
Oh my, okay. Why are you doing this to me? All right. I like want to put him at the 4, but I love Chipper so much that I'm going 3.
Okay. Oh God, this is gonna get hard.
Oh no. Oh no.
We got Nick Chubb.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. Um, Geez, so I'm about to shaft somebody at the five because I'm putting Nick Chubb at four. I'm not putting him at five. Somebody's about to get shafted.
Okay. We got Matthew Stafford.
I swear to God, if you don't say Tom Brady for the five for the final one, oh my God, because I'm putting Stafford at the five. Who am I ranking over all my favorite freaking players, Chandler? What'd you do to me?
No Sean Moreno.
Oh, I love No Sean, but that's so disappointing. He would have definitely, I might
Uh,
have, I don't, he probably would have been at five, to be
yeah,
honest.
out of those guys, he would have been at five.
Jeez.
I couldn't put Tom Brady and I couldn't put him in the list because I
Yeah,
know you're going to just save the one spot for Tom Brady.
yeah.
So he
That's,
couldn't be in
that's
the list.
it's the only one.
Basically, Russell Westbrook was your Tom Brady for this list.
Yeah. Should have
I
just gone with
couldn't.
should have gone with my gut and put him at one.
Well, I mean,
Um,
not a bad list. No, Sean Marino just had to
yeah.
be at the one, but
Yeah, that's it though. I like what we've done so far. I think we've both had like one that was kind of out of place for all of these so
yeah.
far. Okay, so now my athletes list, and
Oh God.
mine is spread across all sports. So
Oh
I've got one from each of the big four,
yeah.
and I've got a golfer in there.
Okay.
So
All right. Give me a hint. You're giving me a hint.
we're gonna start off with Hank Aaron.
Hank Aaron.
Hank Aaron.
Oh man. I mean, I didn't really get to experience him
That's
in
true. I guess
person.
there's a couple on here that you didn't get to experience as much. So you could rank them however you wanted. It could be like based on your love for them slash nostalgia.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, and I guess that doesn't necessarily mean anything because, like, I love Nolan Ryan.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't watch him play. Uh, I'm gonna put Hank Aaron at four.
Okay.
I feel like there's gonna be one that's worse.
Okay. Next up, we've got Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. Ooh, I've come around on Brady. I used to hate him, and then I realized it was Belichick.
Yeah.
So, I think I'm gonna have to put him at three.
Okay. Tom Brady at the three.
Yeah.
You're saving this golfer, aren't you? you
There's no way at two. I think it is.
you don't know who it is. Could be like Rory McIlroy or Jordan Spieth.
Uh,
Um, next one is Wayne Gretzky.
uh, hmm. That's tough.
Because he
That's tough.
has literally every hockey record that
I
you
know.
can like that's
And
somewhat important.
yeah, and I don't watch a ton of hockey. I mean, really
Yeah.
much at all. I do want to get into it.
Yeah.
Um, 'Cause it seems fun, but like I did listen to a podcast with Wayne Gretzky on it recently. The dude is super cool.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna, dude. I'm gonna put him at two. I'm
Okay,
gonna put him at
Gretzky at
two.
the two.
Well, like you said, he is probably one of the most legendary sports figures
For sure.
of all time.
All right, are you ready for these last two?
Oh God, yeah. I got a 1 and a 5, dude. Oh my God, I hope they're good
All
or
right.
really bad.
So you got a basketballer next.
Oh God,
I think you know who I'm gonna say.
I don't know.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, I
You
can't
put
do it.
Jordan at the one or the five?
Oh no. Oh, you're gonna trick me. You're gonna trick me here.
I don't know. I don't know who's coming next. Not a clue.
Oh God. Oh my God. You know what? With the recent news that the '90s were not as good as it seemed. I'm putting Jordan at the 5.
More on that later. Okay, Michael Jordan at the
Oh
5.
God, give it
Dude,
to me. Give it to me. It's
if
bad
if
news.
if you thought the old heads were hating on us for Jerry Rice, imagine what the old heads are going to say if they're watching you put Michael Jordan at the 5.
Oh,
But I think you're going to be happy that you did because Tiger Woods
thank
was
God. Oh, thank God.
the last one. So, and
Yes,
I knew you would rank Tiger at 1 if you knew it was him. So
deservedly so.
good risk reward right there. I like it. I like the play.
Greatest athlete, personally, for me
Yeah,
of all time.
that's what I thought. That's what I thought. For me,
Okay.
It's Tom Brady for me, but I'm not gonna sit here and argue against Tiger. That's for sure. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
can't bet against him.
All right, so
All
like I
right.
said, I got one more for you. A little surprise that
Oh,
I threw in. It is a non-sports one, and I don't know. I know you're not a big movie guy in general, but I know that you also probably know a lot about like specific actors compared
yeah.
to the general public.
Yeah.
So we're going actors here.
Okay.
And
Oh
once
God, this
again,
is gonna be tough.
I got some legends in the list again. So I
Oh,
tried to make these as hard as possible for you. So first one up is Brad Pitt.
oh my God. Give me Brad Pitt at the 3.
Okay, I like
He's
that.
like, I mean, he's good, but he's definitely not my favorite.
I think he's a little overrated, just slightly.
He's a little overrated. I think his like looks and demeanor has got him
Yeah,
some roles. I mean, he's a great actor still,
for
but
sure. I don't think he's on like Leo DiCaprio's level though.
no, no.
So next one up is Denzel Washington.
Mm.
Old Denzel.
Oh, that's tough.
I know.
I can't put, I don't think I can put him at 1. I don't, he's not my goat.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to go 2.
Okay.
I think he's
Denzel
2.
at the 2.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, I'm gonna throw you Joaquin Phoenix.
Mm. Great actor, good method actor.
Amazing method actor.
Really good in Walk the Line.
Oh, that's I might like that even more than Joker, which are my two favorite movies from Joaquin
I
Phoenix.
mean, I think that could be his best performance is Walk the Line, in my
Yeah,
opinion. He
that
had to
was
learn to sing.
I know. I know. And he did a
Uh,
great freaking job.
I know. With that being said, I'm putting him at 4.
Okay.
I've left myself with this
1 and 5 again.
1 and 5 again, but uh,
All right.
I couldn't put Joaquin at 5.
You got two more. These are both pretty legendary actors that
Okay.
have starred in a lot of movies from our childhood, that era. Both of these guys are stars from that era, still acting today. I think both of them are.
Okay.
Um, Johnny Depp is one of the last
Oh,
two.
okay. 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 He's gonna have to go at 5 for me.
Not a
I
huge Depp guy.
Not a big depth guy. Not a
Okay.
big depth guy.
Okay.
He's an overrated guy for me.
Okay.
I
That's a
think
little bit of a hot
his
take there.
I think his like charisma and mysteriousness has
Carried
made
him.
him, yeah.
That's
I
true.
mean, once again, a good actor, I guess, but I think it's a lot of the mystique about him.
Right. He's more like in your opinion, I would say he's probably more like a master of none, jack of all trades kind of guy
Yeah,
who can do
yeah,
a little bit of everything, but he's not like excellent in any one given thing.
right.
I can
Yeah.
understand that.
And like some movies I'm like, what? I sometimes I just don't know what he's going for in a movie too. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Would you like to know who
Okay.
your number one is?
Oh God. Who is he?
It is Mace Windu himself. Samuel L. Jackson is your
Woo.
number one.
Okay, I'll take that. I do like
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson.
How could you not? Surprise,
I don't.
Michael.
Yeah. Pulp Fiction.
Yes, sir.
He's giving the speech. And he's
Sir.
like, oh, what does he say? Right when he's grabbing the drink. He's drinking
What's the
the drink.
line? Yeah, it's the famous line. A
Oh
legendary
my God.
call.
What's the legendary call?
Oh, I
Oh
can't
man. I
remember it
can't
right
remember either.
now.
Anyway,
Yeah.
great scene.
I mean,
Um,
legendary.
yeah, I feel like the ranking, I don't know that I would actually change.
Yeah, I mean, I like that 1 through 5. Samuel L. Jackson at one, Denzel at the two, Brad Pitt, Joaquin Phoenix, Johnny Depp. I mean, that's
The only one
probably
I could maybe change was be Samuel L. for
and
Denzel.
Denzel. Yeah, I could
That's
see
the only
that.
one.
Yeah,
It's the only one really, but I like Samuel L. personally.
yeah.
He was good in another movie. I keep trying to remember the name. It was a Tarantino, another Tarantino.
Um,
Um, I'll think of
what
it.
was he in?
The Hateful Eight.
That's the one. I knew I could like see the movie in
Yep.
my mind, like the Netflix
Yep.
little backdrop of it, but I couldn't remember what it was called.
That's a good movie. I like that movie a lot. Like all Tarantino's movies, big twist at the end.
Yeah, yeah, always, always. All right, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. Personally, I would probably move Joaquin Phoenix up a little bit because I like him a lot. But and I also like Johnny Depp. That would have been a really hard ranking for me to do. So I'm glad it was you and not me.
Yeah.
Um, anyways, let us know if you liked this. We really enjoyed these blind rankings. I'll probably try to make some shorts out of these at some point. I will have to do a little bit more editing for that, so it might take some time. But I would like to make some shorts out of these because I thought it was a lot of fun, and I'd like to see what our viewers how they would rank some of these lists themselves. But we are going to kind of wrap up the show now. We're going to get into around the table. I got a couple of things that I want to talk about. One that you actually mentioned earlier in passing. Um, and yeah, we'll call it a night after that. So I feel like I've been starting around the table the last couple of weeks. So I actually want to hear what you've got. What dish did you
Okay.
bring to the table this
So,
week?
first of all, I've been watching Peaky Blinders. I don't know if
Ooh,
you've seen it,
a little bit.
part of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, why do they make Grace such a hate? Like, you hate her.
Yeah.
You think she's going to be like an awesome character coming out of season one. And then it just like, that's the peak.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
it's just downhill from there. And then you're like, dude, what? And like, I'm in the middle of it now. And I feel like Tommy's about to freaking spiral.
Yeah.
I feel like he already has, but like, I feel like he's gonna just completely spiral out and
Yeah.
just ruin his entire life
Yeah.
after she like I don't know. I'm just like, is this character supposed to be like you're supposed to hate them forever?
Yeah.
Is love interest you're supposed to just hate them
Yep.
with all your heart? Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm right there with you on that.
it's very annoying. The show is awesome though.
Yeah, no, the
Definitely.
bits and pieces I've seen, I definitely enjoy. I'd like to watch it all the way through one day.
I found it very bingeable. Like it's 6 episodes a season. They are an
Yeah,
hour long, but like I mean, you could go through a season in a day.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
So, um, you have how many dishes you got?
I got two this
Yeah,
week.
okay. You go ahead and give us one. I got another one too. We'll go back and forth.
All right, cool. So the first one that I got is some more video game news. So I don't know if you ever played the Star Wars Battlefront games, the original ones.
Maybe with you like once.
Yeah, I feel like you probably played them at my house once or twice. So, the Star Wars Battlefront games came out in 2004 and 2005, respectively, and they are well, not remastering actually. They are re-releasing those games on better platforms. So
Mm.
basically, they are reviving these 2004, 2005 games into one like bundle, and it's going to be both of them together. And basically, it's going to reopen the online servers for these old Star Wars Battlefront games. And I am so excited to hop on Star Wars Battlefront again on my PS5. feeling like I'm back on the PS2 again. It's gonna be the
Oh
best
man,
nostalgia rush I've ever had.
dude, I can't imagine. That's like me loading up like NASCAR Thunder 2004
Yeah, on your
on the
PS4.
on the PS4, just like the same game. It's just better graphics, and now you can race online, which I guess you could before, but like, who actually played PS2 online?
See, that's the thing. Like
Who
nobody
like
played
had that
online.
capability?
Yeah, I mean, you had to have a LAN cable to even
Yeah,
do it. So I never played online for PS2. I think I
yeah,
saw Scout do it one time.
of course.
Yeah. Who else?
Oh man.
Scout, if
Oh
you're
god.
watching
Yeah, he
this,
used to
we love
play.
you.
Oh man, what did he used to play on PS2 online? I feel like I remember that.
I know he played some Star Wars Battlefront online for sure.
Was it Mercenaries?
Oh, him and I know. Ooh, no, I'm thinking of PS3. Him and Brody played Borderlands a lot for PS3.
Oh yeah, they did.
Um, it
Oh,
might have been Mercenaries. I don't know if that game goes online though or not, but yeah, Scout was
I don't
definitely
remember.
he was definitely the one of us that was always online gaming. Him and
Oh
Cole.
man. Oh god, yeah. Dude, they they were so
You and Cole were
oh man.
always doing
Holy cow, dude. They
it.
spent countless hours, days, months, probably years just
Oh yeah.
online.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, yeah, I can't imagine how excited you are. That's like
Yes, dude.
me getting NASCAR
Yes.
Thunder and getting like PGA, Tiger Woods PGA Tour '04. There's
Oh yeah.
so many like '04, '05 games that were just awesome.
It was a golden
Still hold
era
up
for
to
gaming.
me. Still
Golden
hold up to
era.
me. Yeah, dude, Tiger Woods PGA Tour '04, the
Yep.
World Tour on
Oh
there,
yeah.
like they're not gonna beat that. The new games, like the 2K games, are they're all right, but they're not the same.
Yeah.
Nowhere close.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep. So,
anyways,
but that Star Wars game, last thing I'll say about it, it drops tonight at midnight. So tomorrow
oh,
I will be on the game as soon as I get home from work tomorrow.
oh boy,
Yes, sir.
oh man,
Yes, sir.
oh,
But anyways, what's your other
that's gonna be a
dish?
long night.
Yeah, it will be. It's gonna be a fun night though.
Yeah. Okay. Other dish I got. I got. Well, let me just briefly mention this. I mentioned it at the start of the show. Free agency anxiety,
Yeah,
dude. I
yeah.
can't get. I keep having this thought, which it's already happened now. Like Traylon Burks is toast.
It's not over
Uh,
yet though.
no, but I hope that's my only casualty. If that's my
Yeah,
only casualty, I made it out fine.
that's true.
Um, but yeah, it's just giving me so when it started happening, I was like, oh my god, no, no, no. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously it's gonna happen, but like, oh, just guys I've bought into and been like, they're gonna succeed. I just hope they don't get screwed.
yeah.
Anyway, that was just a quick little dish. But the last one I got is saw that Aaron Rodgers is trending for potentially being a running mate for RFK Jr. in the
RFK
presidential.
Jr.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
He's running as an independent, I think.
What? Aaron
So
Rodgers?
so Aaron Rodgers, yes, dude, yes,
Oh my Lord. This guy.
yes.
This guy.
Now, I don't. I think this is coming from RFK Jr. saying he wanted Aaron Rodgers. I
Yeah.
don't think it's Aaron Rodgers saying he wants to run with him. But still,
Okay. Okay.
I was like, what?
I mean, yeah. How do you get an entire nation to not take you seriously? Let's talk about how we want a quarterback to run with us for office.
Yeah, I
Oh
mean,
my
I
Lord.
just thought that was insanely. I mean, that was an insane decision
That's
to just
something.
have Aaron Rodgers.
That is something.
uh, but I could not include it. Like, you know, trying to involve politics at all here, but it does involve the sports world. Like, what is he just going to be like? See you, Jets.
Yeah, right. Like
I
I'm
mean, what?
see you headed to Washington. Bye guys.
Like, I mean,
Like,
it's not. They're not going to win anyway. But like,
yeah.
what?
That just would make no
I don't know.
sense for
It
either
was
side.
mind-boggling. mind-boggling to me.
Uh,
What would he even do? I
speechless.
guess that's
Yeah.
yeah,
What do you even say?
yeah.
That's wow. That is some
So I guess
ignorance.
potentially he could seriously play just 3 plays for the Jets if he does this and just
Yeah.
leaves.
There's no shot.
There's
I
no
mean,
way,
as
but
much of a pompous asshole as Aaron Rodgers is, and as much as I think he probably believes he would be very successful in that
yeah,
role, there's just no way.
no,
There's just no
I
way.
don't think there is either. But I
Oh
had to say
boy.
it.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you brought it up. I didn't even hear anything about that. That's wild. That's out there. So last thing we're going to talk about before we kind of wrap the show up for good is you mentioned it earlier, this whole we done with the 90s thing. Uh, I'm just like not even entertaining it, to be honest with you. I can understand like, and I don't mean this as like an insult, but like I can understand casual basketball fans like taking that and running with it, I guess. And then obviously what I really believe is that it's LeBron fans who have kind of
Yeah,
construed this narrative that the 90s sucked, that Jordan didn't have a left hand and all this other BS that they're spewing. Um, it, I think it can be disproven in a couple of ways. Number one is you can pull low lights from any era. I don't care that it was an NBA Finals game,
yeah,
uh, the big one. I don't care. You can pull low lights from any era and see players doing that. It's just part of basketball. Now, did it happen more back then? Yes, it did. But I will tell you why it happened more back then. The defense was so much tougher. Getting a
yeah.
shot off was so much tougher that
That's true.
you had to take stupid shots in order to have a chance. Like at a certain point, the freaking shot clock runs out. Like there were if there was like an advanced stat that showed open shot percentage from the 90s compared to now, like I bet the percentage now is skyrocketed compared to what it was back then. Like it was suffocating defense on almost every possession. So like the style of the game called for more bad shots. So you're gonna have more hit the side of the backboard. You're gonna have more get too aggressive and lose the basketball or throw an errant pass because you're trying to throw it around guys who are actually trying to defend. Um, I think, and I kind of heard this. It wasn't even actually about this trend. They were talking about Kobe Bryant and how successful he would be nowadays. But they brought up that point of like the defense was so much tougher back then that
Yeah,
a lot of shots would be considered bad shots now that were not considered bad shots back then because that's what you had to do.
yeah.
So,
It's a good point. I mean, I've seen some of those videos and I'm like, oh my God,
no,
what is
and I
going
mean,
on?
I
But
get the shock value of it for sure.
yeah, and I think that's what it is. I think it's shock value. And basically, I mean, your point is correct. Like, first of all, the when I saw it, I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, well, we can do that with probably any era. I
Right.
mean, there are literally compilations of dudes just missing wide open layups from like
Yeah.
the 2010s.
Yeah. Like
So,
a
I
couple of
mean,
years ago.
yeah. So, I mean, like, it happens in every era. But more often probably in the 90s, but they also were like killing each other on the court. So, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it was just kind of funny to see the
Yeah,
initial videos. I'm like, dang,
for sure.
was
And
it that bad?
no, and like I said, I mean, if you're not like a hardcore fan, then like I can understand why you would believe that, but you can't say for sure that the 90s sucked without doing a little bit of fucking research. And that's what these people are doing. And
Yeah.
honestly, like I said, I think it's a fully LeBron motivated thing. Like LeBron fans, dude, they are like the craziest sports fans in the world.
They're
Like,
pretty bad.
I don't understand, dude. Like, they just will make up new crazy ways to tear Jordan down and raise LeBron up. And it's honestly like sad to see. Like, I'm kind of just over this whole GOAT debate thing, like in all sports, to be honest with you,
Yeah,
because it's so subjective. There's no factual evidence unless it's like Wayne freaking Gretzky or Tom Brady, who are so far ahead of everybody else
yeah,
that you kind of have to call them the GOAT. Like, it's not like that with basketball. Like, you can make a good argument for LeBron or for Michael Jordan or for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like, his name never gets brought up anymore, and he's right there with those guys too. Like,
yeah,
LeBron just passed him on the all-time scoring list, and I think that probably knocked him down a peg in a lot of people's eyes. But that's because people don't know Kareem's accomplishment. Like, dude is a 19-time All Star, or 18, maybe 18 or 19-time All Star. Like, he was arguably the greatest college basketball player ever, up there with guys like Pete Maravich, like we talked about last week. So like, and he's got an argument for GOAT too. So why does it have to be one guy or the other, and nobody else can have a different opinion? I guess that's why I'm sick of the GOAT debate, is because you can't have a different opinion than somebody, or you're a hater. Like,
yeah.
I'm a hater for having LeBron at number two all time. What?
Yeah. Yeah, it's it's been driven by LeBron fans so bad.
Yeah.
And that's like and I feel like that's the reason I haven't really gotten a chance to even like LeBron, because his fans our entire lives have been absolutely nuts. And
Yeah.
so it's just so annoying, and I'm just like, okay,
It's
I
like it's
am
like
not a fan.
that's like Alabama, man. Like, it's been
Dude,
hard
yes.
to appreciate
Oh
their
my God,
dynasty
yes.
because their fans are so freaking obnoxious.
Yeah, it's the exact same. I'm
Yeah.
like, I hate this.
Yeah,
I can't even respect the greatness because I hate it so much.
exactly.
And I'm sure people feel that way about if
Georgia.
Georgia goes and wins 5 next national championships, people are going to be like, "Oh my gosh, the worst time in college football ever."
That's because
Because everybody hates Georgia.
we have
Yeah,
our fair share of dickhead fans though too, to be fair.
yeah, yeah. I
Like,
mean,
call back to the SEC championship a couple years ago. Me and Turner were there, and we sat next to a guy that the whole pregame he was sitting there screaming, "We gonna beat that ass! We gonna beat that ass!" over and
dude,
over again.
I
And
oh my
we did not.
god,
We in fact did not beat that ass. That guy
oh
was
my
gone
god,
by halftime. By the way, he was
dude,
gone.
I hate Georgia fans like that.
Oh, it's so
And
bad.
I love calling the dogs and all,
Yeah.
but some people really take the drunk, obnoxious Georgia fan thing to heart. And I'm
Yeah.
like, let's not be
Chill.
real drunk, obnoxious when you're saying,
Exactly. Like, you're making us all look bad, man. Shut up.
yeah, yeah.
Shut up.
Anyway, yeah,
Lord.
I agree. I'm tired of the go debate.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just realized I forgot to do a fan question this week. So I'm just gonna bust one off the top of my head. If anyone made it to this point, what is your favorite juice? What is your favorite juice? I
Yeah,
love cran raspberry, and not just because I'm looking at a bottle of it right now, because I really do love cran raspberry. It's one of my favorite juices. So I would either put that or pineapple, orange, banana. I'll have to make a decision down in the comments later.
dang, dude, you got fancy ones. I was just gonna go apple,
Apple, yeah, I kind of figured you
apple,
would.
or I mean, OJ Simpson qualifies the
Orange,
juice,
orange, yeah, orange is always good.
the
Orange
juice.
is good. The juice.
Yeah, the juice.
Yeah,
OJ Simpson.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's definitely nobody's favorite juice.
No, no,
Okay.
no. But anyways, that's the fan question. Also forgot to say like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. But if
Yeah.
you did make it to this point, we really appreciate you listening. We hope you enjoyed the longer episode today for sure, but it was a really fun one. We had a lot to talk about. I mean, NFL free agency has been so crazy that we almost had to cover every team in the league.
Yeah. Yeah. It was necessary. It was long, but it was necessary. Shout out Philippines.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the Philippines. Shout out to our 65 plus viewers. We
Yep.
see you. We appreciate you.
Yep.
And obviously, shout out to all our friends and family that are tuning into it. We enjoy, or we hope you enjoy it. We are glad that you're tuning in each week. But anyways, before I trip over my words one more time, you got anything else before we call it a night, buddy?
Nah, I'm all wrapped up here.
All right, man. Well, it's been a fun one, and have a good week, and we'll see you at the lunch table next week.
Oh, yeah.